What's going on, you guys? Shiraz Ahmed here with a new video. This week we'll actually be talking about funding an RESP as a new parent, so stay tuned. Alright, welcome back. I appreciate that money can be tight when expecting a little one. As a parent myself, I do remember those days. So today we'll discuss maximizing government dollar matching and adequately spacing out your contributions. Now, generally speaking, there are actually two main strategies that people typically employ for maximizing the use of the RESP account. The first strategy is to maximize the government grant matching and ensure that you get the maximum amount available from the government. Now, in this scenario, we'll assume that you qualify for the lowest amount of government matching based on income. That's okay though. We can actually still get the same amount of money that everyone's entitled to. It just might take a little bit longer. The grant is actually a 20% match, and the most we can get each year is $500, up to a lifetime maximum of $7,200. So we'll take $7,200 and divide it by 500, and we'll actually get the number of years that we need to contribute in order to max out the government grant. And in this case, it ends up being about 14.4 years. This means that from ages 0 to 13, we would contribute $2,500 and then smaller amounts in the final year. The other strategy is to maximize the amount of room, up to $50,000 per child. Now, this ensures that the most amount of money is available for the child when they're ready to enter post-secondary education. Now, this can be done effectively through a combination of contributions, government grants, and of course, growth. The strategy here is to maximize both government grants and the maximum contribution room. Now, in this example, we'll take the same 14.4 years as above, but instead, we're actually gonna front load most of those contributions to have more time to grow while still maximizing the government grant. Now, in this scenario, the first year's contribution will actually be $16,500, and the following years are $2,500, and in the final year's contribution will be $1,000. This will mean that $57,200 plus the accumulated growth on that money will be available when the child is ready to enter college or university. So as you guys can see, there are actually quite a few ways to approach this problem on how to fund an RESP adequately. There are a lot of factors to consider, and it may not make sense for everyone to fully fund an RESP. Of course, everyone's situation is different and unique, so you need to make sure that you develop a plan of attack with your financial professional that is catered specifically to you and your family's circumstance. Otherwise, you actually might be leaving money on the table. Now, if you appreciate the content that I'm creating, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button, as it really does help out the channel. I'll also put my contact details at the end of this video, so please feel free to drop me a line if you have other topic ideas or if you have specific questions about your own circumstance. Now, as always, please stay safe out there, you guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.